Life of Pablo is considered by many Kanye fans one of his best albums, and a lot of people think it is his actual best album. To me, this is a super awesome album, as nothing really was conventional about it. Everything from the album artwork, which kind of looked like it was made in Microsoft Paint. If you look back now, the album cover is super iconic just because of that. In addition to that, the release of the album itself was very unconventional. It was first kind of previewed to the world during Kanye's Yeezy 3 fashion show at Madison Square Garden. Just a super unique, cool way to release the album. And then shortly after this performance, the album was released exclusively on Tidal, with estimates being over 500,000 copies were illegally downloaded of the album. Now, the actual music on the album, I would kind of describe as beautifully chaotic. I mean that in like the best ways possible, as it wasn't really a specific theme to the album. It wasn't following any traditional song structures or anything like that. And it really seemed like an album where Kanye was just like, I'm just do whatever the fuck I want to do on this. In total, the album had over 100 different people credited on it, including The Weeknd, Rihanna, Metro Boomin, Mike Dean, Rick Rubin, and tons more. However, there was one thing I feel like this album was missing, or one person I should say. Someone that's thought to many as a sex symbol, a genius, and a bit of a bad boy. And so today, on this episode of Cooking Up with Dylan, I make a super hard, crazy beat for the album and try to make it super unique, something like you've just never heard before. So yeah, no pressure. Let's get into it. Right here, I've just got this choir sample. Super fire. So the first sound I'm going to add here is just actually a bass line. This is from my new sound bank, GRAILED, which is just dropping today, so definitely check that out. And then right here, all I did was I went in, just pitched this up an octave over here. This sounds fire. We're only this far. All right, so I kind of got lucky, and I just dropped this marker like right here, and then I just pressed play. And I came up with like the perfect chop, so. And then we're just gonna have it drop in right there. So I basically just went and I chopped it up and made it like really short right here. And I had to repitch a few of these. Here's just a little preview. And it's all just from like this accidental like chop right here, which is the craziest part. Now on to the drums. I'm going to add like a change up towards the end though. But right here, I'm going to be using my 8-bit drum kit. It's just got a lot of really good drum sounds that sound like very real and like unique and are perfect for these types of beats. Some highlights are like things like these toms. And I dropped this like, gotta be like 6 months ago, and I still use it all the time. So I'm adding a change up now. I think the best way to do that is one, like switch the bass line. So I've got this sound from my new sound bait called Tom Riddle. I made this when I was watching all the Harry Potter movies again, so. And all I'm doing for this bass line is, because the other one was like strummed a bunch, I'm just having it kind of flat like this. And then I found like this kind of like choir sound in Omnisphere. It's all gonna make sense when I play it. So I've just wrapped it up now. About to give you guys a listen. Definitely gonna turn this into a full song. I did just drop a new music video for my song City, and I'm gonna play that after this video, so just on the end screen. So after you listen to this beat, definitely feel free to go and check it out. I really appreciate it. I'll see you soon. Peace.
Dylan XO.